Hey there, folks. This is DMC Jedi Man Gaming, and welcome back to Amnesia Machine for Pigs. We're going to get a bit more into this game today. Hope everyone has been enjoying the series. Don't forget, if you like my content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload. Check out my main channel sometime if you like taste tests, trailer reactions, unboxings, and reviews. And feel free to follow DMC Jedi Man's Den on social media. I'm currently on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and Blue Sky. Links, as always, will be in the description below. So let's get on into this. Starting the recording right now. Okay, recording has been started. It's actually funny, I meant to record this last night, and I decided to check something before I did. Figured out finally how to access cloud gaming, so I recorded episode 1 of Squirrel with a Gun instead. So, that series isn't going to come out for a while yet. I would estimate from when this episode drops, it may be about a month. So, okay, just making sure that's recording. And yeah, I did double check. I know what I was doing wrong now the last time I played. Hopefully we don't get chased by anything while I'm rectifying that mistake. The music is always so creepy in this. Yeah, one thing I'll have to do for next Halloween season, I'll have to look into the other games in the series, because obviously by doing these 3, I probably want to finish them up. Okay. Just remembering, okay. I don't think, can I go this way? No. Okay, holding pins. We'll head this way. Okay. That's what I need to do. Okay. Now I've done that. Okay. So that was the holding pens. Now the low temperature storage one. Aha. Come on. Come on! Okay. Okay. I know there's... that mixture has to be somewhere here. Where, though? Oh! Right here. There we go. Okay. Success. We are actually making progress now.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
Okay, this leaking world, and the rhododendrons seem to be taking over the garden by the wall. I could dig them for you. No, no, get out! Get out of this house! You leave them be! Alright. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambroiling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and a series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there's a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product through the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality. This also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Well, I guess we're not reading the rest of that.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Thank God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
What the? Okay, note to self, don't go in the liquid, it's electric. Oh, that is so gross. What is this? Okay, that's a sluice gate. Okay. This way I must go. Okay. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Kelm and I am no Igufio. At least not quite yet. Is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated and their duality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters, they live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds have driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. I'm like, why did it get quiet?
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
There's a pigman up there. February 17th, 1899. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it." A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten, and this, here, this is where the king sat, and this is where the priests lived. This house, this is the house of the dead, and here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether. Or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling upon them. Okay.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Okay. Okay. Ow. Well, let's just stand here a moment, wait for our health to restore a little bit. How far down are we going? From tide to spine, a skin of a shroud, a stump of the bled. Old Lily is fly blown, old Lily is dead, and dreams of the jungle will flood through her head and light up her head. You can't do head and head twice in a row. Oh, wow. The sunrise is very purple. Oh, and achievement. The gut. Entered the bilge. Okay. I'm going to step away for a moment because that sunrise is too beautiful not to take a picture of. I'll be back in a moment. Hold on. Okay. Just wanted to pause that so I don't accidentally get killed while I'm out. I'll be right back, folks. Thanks for being patient, everyone. When I upload this episode during this interlude, I'll put up a photo of the sunrise I got. Okay, get a quick drink and then back to it. Okay, what new fresh hell am I in?
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mann.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
He's here! He's here! I said you'd come.
Okay.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward heaven, towards a wind that felt the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Okay. The hell was that? Why did they have to put that there? Scared the fuck out of me. Okay, I need to figure out where that wheel is. Shit. Oh fuck, that scared the hell out of me! Okay, I can't go that way. Okay, I'm going to check that other area first then. Main pump controls. Fucking A! Why did you fall? Okay. Okay, so cannot go through that. What am I missing? I've got a ladder all the way down now, so... Okay, I'm at a loss again. I don't know if I screwed something up and I can't progress, or if I'm just not seeing where I'm supposed to go next. Because there doesn't seem to be anything there. Let's try turning the control that other way and then going and looking. Because it did appear that we could okay. See if that causes me to be able to go past where the steam is. I can't get through there. Okay, let me turn that valve one more time, and if that doesn't work, then I'll probably wrap up. Because I'll have to look into what I'm doing wrong. Didn't think I could go back that way, but I figured I'd double check. Okay, just checking this one more time, and if this doesn't work, then like I said, I'm probably just going to wrap this episode up here. Yeah, nothing has changed. Yeah, I don't know if I soft-locked myself or what. I hope not, because that would really suck. But I can't seem to figure out anything else I can do. Like, I'm trapped. Yeah, I feel like I fucked something up somewhere. But I'm not sure where or how. Oh! Well, hold on, there's a ladder here. If this is progress or heading back. Alright, well I did actually find more. The children dancing. The stairs are steep, the sun beating on his neck as he pulls them up. Veins pop on his forearms, but he cannot deviate. He is a man driven by love. Only love. There we go. March 15th, 1899. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within, that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dreamt of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten rib cage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. Stop. No unauthorized persons to enter this facility by order of the management.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone.
I feel like I'm about to stumble upon the ending to the game.
For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Between the dialogue and the music, it feels like I might have just gotten to the end of the game. That is a huge machine. So, rod control room.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
So maybe I'm not as close to the end as I thought. Danger. Compound X. Highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Okay. Okay.
Quickly, the air is thin. Your little faces turn. No madness. They suffocate. They suffocate.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, madness. Set them free. Set them all free. I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Well, maybe we did just get to the end.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's creepy. Did I beat the game? Mandus Saboteur. You can't come in. No, you can't come in. You must sleep in the yard, bad piggy, dirty pig, stinking, filthy animal. You bad child, you stinking child, you filth. Okay, 7 o'clock. I got somewhere I gotta be at 9 o'clock, so... Well, maybe not done yet. Well, I'm back here now.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Yeah, this has gotta be the end.
Where are my children?
Right, you ask, Mandus. You know now so very well.
August 31st, 1899. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that the matter from slaughtering process may have indeed vaporized at the source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we'll be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile and tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Wow, that is fucked up.
What do you do, Piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
You unholy bastard!
Okay, that's the way I came from, so this is new.
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little madness, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me.
Trippy. December 1st, 1899. There's a spoon of medicine, I says. And it's a silver spoon. What did you get born holding? Ever so painful for Mummy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. And then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. This spoon was the same you gave your twins, then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like a soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next, I asked. You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what am I become? Okay. Oh, I thought that was a pig man. shit! Ow, ow, ow! Did I fuck up?
This is your doing, Landis. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
Anything to save them. Burn away the remnants. The parts will not process, the waste, the offal of your world. They grit the system and stick the wheels to the temple floor. I'm gonna give it another 15 minutes, and if I don't feel that I'm just about done, then I'll end this episode. Might mean the next episode would be really short, especially if the finale was like right there. Although, if I research and find out that I was super close to the end, I might just film the last little bit and tack it on. Because I feel like I'm right at the end of this. I could be very, very wrong, though. Oh, well, we got another achievement. The entrails. Emerged onto the streets. Okay, I think that was the ending achievement. I think, maybe. Oh, shit.
What have I done?
Landis, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. You are more than to pay. You will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. For the pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world!
23rd December 1899. I stand and look at myself in the mirror. penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me, and his mouth is full of the sulfur mustards. Vain fool, he sneers. Are you really so very different? Do you genuinely believe your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You are simply a weak man, a product of his age, the same as any other. This is empire, cretin, this is the killing idiocy, the natural result of this social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run into the street rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you Uberschmensch. And thus I wash my hands and take to bed. Farming the world. I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease. I saw rubbish floating in the harbor. We are ruiners, all of us, and we make the world unclean. October 25th, 1899. No machine blades for Fatty Bishop and Gluttony Harris. Prawn cuts for all the sorting bins, and the very best, as always, back in the dumbwaiter to the kitchens above, to be stewed and plumped and gravied and breadcrumbed and returned to the table for next night's feast. And not every night, you see, although we have begun to increase the frequency of the final act. Unlike the poor, the rich will be missed, given time, but we will continue to spoil and ready them, and our fine foods are now exported to mansions and lodges across London, and it has been noted in the times of late how rather overweight the great and good are becoming, with their diets of fine wine and rich meat. Indeed, in Punch just last week, a cartoon showed Viscount Selwyn as a stuffed pig laid upon a platter for his peers to dine upon. A vicious and cowardly slander, no doubt, but he tasted delicious. Okay, I want to check the other side real quick, because I know that way's progress. Okay, that's the door I came out of. And there's nothing else there. Okay. So what's up the ladder? Compound X. Oh. Okay. I want to take a look at this beforehand.
Free? Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good, the worthy, how will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
I assume I need all of them over there. Okay. You're not doing too well, are ya? Ow. Okay. Ah. October 27th, 1899. Then upstairs to bed, to toss and turn on bloated stomachs, to copulate and puke upon chaise lounge, four-poster, or dressing table. Collapse at last into the engulfing mattress, drunk and drugged, and fat and stupid and senseless. And spring the trap. Man Piggy, spring the trap. At a pull of a lever, a set of hydraulic pistons and gears are fired, resulting in 3 walls of steel bars dropping from the ceiling via the canopy to cage the product into the bed, preventing escape. The entire bed is then tilted backwards into the wall by a powerful spring mechanism, also fed by hydraulics. The pressure for this system is created as a byproduct of the vacuum evisceration system employed for mass production elsewhere on the pig line. In this way, we have created our very own bottled revolution, for the movement of the masses is a casual factor in the extermination of the rich. Okay, well, I would have missed that, Okay. I am going to save and stop here, since I'm not sure how much longer this will go, and I don't want this to go too far. Plus, I don't really know what to do next, so I may have to look that up. But hopefully everyone enjoyed this episode. I believe the next episode may be the end to the game. But until next time, this has been DMC Jedi Man Gaming, and I am signing off. Peace, everybody.